So as you decide to embark on your spiritual journey, spiritual path, or why you're here, there are going to be a lot of things that happen. Because as you are on your walk to improving your life holistically, mentally, physically, emotionally, as you do that, you are pretty much talking to the universe. And what you're saying to the universe is, hey, I learned my lesson. So when you say, hey, I learned my lesson, the universe is then going to be like, oh, okay, he's learned his lesson. All right, so since he learned his lesson, since he said he learned his lesson, let's see if he learned his lesson. Because, you can't just make a statement and then not back it up, right? You have to walk the walk. You have to talk the talk and walk the walk. So the universe is like, okay, yep, he's changed. All right. So he's changed. So here is this life lesson. You learned this lesson. So here you go. That's exactly what the universe will do. It'll just drop it right down on you because you learned it. So this is not a burden to you. So here, let me just drop this burden. He learned it. I'm not worried. This universe. Next, what happens? Now, this is where the spiritual journey gets interesting. Because you can't make statements when you're on a spiritual life path and then not be able to back it up. And energetically, the universe will show you energetically if you've changed or not. So when you got this life lesson just dropped on you because you said you learned it, it's an obstacle. Now, if you truly, truly learned that lesson that the universe has just presented you, then you will know exactly how to get over that obstacle. It won't even be an obstacle. You're just going to move right through it if you truly learn. But if you didn't, then that means you still have room for improvement. And that's okay. See, it's a win-win either way when you make a statement to the universe, because the universe is going to show you. They're going to test you. You're going to be tested on a spiritual journey. So now, if you don't pass that test, okay, now we need to review where I screwed up at. And this is you taking inventory of, okay, what happened here? Why didn't that work out? Why am I still feeling some type of way? When you start taking those inventories based off of the tests you were just given, now you be like, oh, okay, this is where I need to tweak here. I need to tweak this. I need to fix that, remove that, add that. And then now you can say, okay, I learned my lesson. Again, to the universe. And the universe is like, oh, okay, he learned his lesson this time. All right, so let's do it again. Boom. You're going to get a lesson. It's going to be the same lesson. It may not look the same. It might not involve the same people. It may not involve the same places. It may not even involve the same problems. But it's literally the same exact lesson, just a whole different circumstance. You're going to be hit with it again. Boom. Now, if you learned your lesson, boom. It's not a lesson. You just move straight through it. And you won't be tested again. But again, if you come back to it and you're still screwing up, failing them tests, you're going to have to take more inventory and look into what is going on as to why you can't pass these tests. I'm telling you, this is just how the universe, and this is how it works here in this 3D realm. Okay, guys? So understand that as you're bettering yourself, and as you're making room for more things to come in your life, and as you're embarking on your spiritual journey, the test will never stop, because that's the spiritual journey. Like, it's not going to stop, because this is what you're putting out there, and what you put out there, you're going to get back. Okay? So I really hope that you guys enjoyed this message. I just want you to know that the tests won't stop, and the tests are there to prove just how good you are. So don't look at, those situations and obstacles in your life as stressful, look at it as a way to overcome it. And if you're not able to overcome it, look back in within yourself and figure out what you need to change so that you can overcome those obstacles. Okay, guys? So, again, thank you guys for tuning in. Give me a like if you're new. Thank you for watching. And please subscribe if you like what you see. I will see you guys on my next one.